All right, you guys. So I've been looking for a new budget planner. You guys know that I do use the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck workbook, and I love using that. But I've been for a while now been wanting to support and look for more Black-owned businesses, and then I just happened to stumble upon this one, which is the Luxurious Lifestyle Planner by Arnita Johnson Hall. And I was looking up her page and everything, and I was like, wow, this is fabulous. And I love this because a lot of times when we think of a budget, we think of restrictions, we think of can't spend, we think of not being able to have stuff and blah, blah, blah. So this is like a total mindset switch to you can live a luxurious lifestyle and also still be a girl on a budget. So hello, bougie on a budget, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. And this totally goes with that. So I chose and ordered this budget planner. Originally I was thinking of using it just for business, because I am working on growing my personal brand and shops and a lot of things that I have planned. So I wanted to use that and get very, very focused with budgeting and growing wealth and income and everything. I wanted something particularly just for that, since I already do use the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom for our family finances. But I'm debating I might go ahead and use this for my 2021 budget planner. Not 100% sure, still want to play around with the idea, but we'll see. But I'm really loving this setup too, so we shall see. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this flip through because I really love how this was, and I love this color. It comes in a few other colors like purple, pink, orange, green, yellow. I forgot like 2 colors of pink, but you got to check out her website. She has a bunch of different colors, but I chose this turquoise color because it reminded me of Tiffany blue, and we all love Tiffany's. And so your girl is not at Tiffany goals yet, but my husband knows it's on the wish list, so therefore manifesting all of that right now. So opening this up, I love this because you get to know a little bit about her. And obviously we have our front page for the planner, where you can put your name and contact information just in case you happen to be, budgeting somewhere else and forget your planner. You can put your info there. And then one thing that I really loved about this setup is it's not just strictly into budgeting. She has you really going through like this whole manifestation of creating your financial goals and building what you want. She gives you the space in your budget planner to figure out and really visualize and create the lifestyle that you're wanting to do. So that way when you're kind of getting down or you're wanting some shop therapy, you can have this section of what budgeting right now and getting out of debt and building wealth and all of that is going to do, and all the sacrifices you're making right now, how that is going to change for you and allow you to live the luxurious lifestyle that you manifested in your vision. So I thought this was brilliant. I love this in this planner. And then here, luxurious goals, she has you like go through, and I love this manifestation to where you can journal, because you guys know I love to journal, and there's something about being able to get your thought outs on pen to paper and really visualize it, and it helps you connect your emotions to everything, so it just manifests even more. And then so you can establish your goals here, this year's goal. And I love that it's a one focus for your financial goal, because I know for me, we just always have a lot going on. We have a big family, so and sometimes we can go from what we've done this current year, we've gone from focusing on paying off debt, then to focusing on buying a house, and then blah, blah, blah. Like sometimes it changes. So by having one main focus goal for the whole year, and then obviously manifesting it and having your goals broken down, and all of that stuff is great. I love how that's set up in here. And then here, interferes and delays. This is, I thought, was really important, super smart to put, because we underestimate the possibility of the things that is going to hold us back from reaching our goals. So it's so important, so important to really think about what are some things that are going to hold me back, and what are some things that can come up. And then on this section, implementation, you can write down positive things that you can do to counteract that negative. So great way to pre-plan and figure that out. And action and execution. So this is where you're going to establish a focused activity that you want to have completed, then your target date and the actual completion date. So really, really love this to hold you accountable for. And then I love these affirmations. You guys know I love affirmations, and affirmations are just a great way to help you really focus on switching your mindset. And a lot of times, especially when it comes to money, we have such a negative talk, like such this love-hate relationship with money. So having these positive affirmations, like in declarations on here, is great to really look at. And then even step one further, once you achieve a goal or something at the end of the year, say your goal is to be debt free, you can circle this and be like, I am debt free as soon as you achieve that, depending on whatever, your goal is, whatever. I just love this. This is great affirmations. You could repeat these daily, weekly. Every time you go over your budget, you can say a prayer and state these affirmations as well. Loved it. All right. And so now we're going to get into the monthly and how that's looking. So for every monthly dashboard, she has a quote, and this one says, I can't wait till I can afford to be who I actually am. Right. Man, this is so true, because your girl loves looking at the Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, all that stuff, but it's not in the budget. And my husband looks at me crazy every single time I show him a picture. So that will be, that's definitely going to be me. And so I love this sheet. Spending triggers. I did not even think of that until I seen this. And listing this out, it was like, I didn't get to list it out obviously because this is blank yet, but just in thinking that, I was like, whoa, I do have quite a bit of spending triggers when my emotions are really kind of funky and I'm all of that jazz, like I want to go shopping. And so and there's other like emotional triggers that some of us may have. It could not be like our emotions, it could be when you get a bonus or something, you want to go shopping with the bonus versus apply that to where it needs to be. Whatever, just these spending triggers, writing those down so that way you can be like, okay, wait, this is what's going on with me, so I need to be mindful. And then she has you breaking it down on what you can do to avoid those spending triggers. And this is what is triggering my impulsive buy. And here comes my daughter, in case you hear the noise. Hi. She said hi. So this one, hi baby. And so right here it says your needs versus your wants. You're hungry, you're always hungry. Yeah. So needs versus wants. I don't know about y'all, but I always get this mixed up. So I love that she has you really dive in and figure out what your needs are versus your wants are, and you can list that out for yourself. Okay, and you want to finish this with me? So my baby girl is going to finish this with me. So this, I love financial and motivational books. It's so important to be reading books that's going to help you with your finances, that's going to teach you. And so I love that you can kind of write down the different books, and that I love that she has this section because it's okay. That's okay. So I love how she has this section because while you're working on getting out of debt, you need to be focusing on trying to make sure you're also educating yourself on finances to help you grow wealth, because it's not just about cutting on your spending and living below your means. It's also about growing your wealth so that way you can increase your spending once it's, once your financial life is together and situated, right? So there is that. And then here's another quote: from this day forward, I will tell my money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Right. All right. So now we have our fixed expenses sheet. So here you can list out and the date, write out what your fixed expenses are. And she has like the main things: mortgage, rent, utilities, home insurance, all of that. And it has you figure out your average monthly in or money in, then money out, and how much money you have left. Note section there. Debt to income ratio worksheet. And so you can write down your debts, you can write down the amount and the total debt and your monthly gross income. And I love that she has different tips here to let you know what your debt to income ratio should be and what your income ratio is and all that jazz. So you can fill this out too. All right. So we have the budget worksheet here. You list your income, how much you put for tithes. I love that she put that here because my budget by paycheck workbook does not list tithes. And for some people, tithing is not a big thing, but for our family, yes, tithing is a must. And then also savings. So I love that that is first and foremost, because those should be, you want to be giving and you also want to be saving. And then you need to figure out all of your other expenses afterwards. And obviously, depending on whatever your financial situation is, you may not be able to do that, but let that be a goal of yours. You know that every month you're going to see it listed here. So maybe, you know, it's going to take you about 6 months to get off some of the debt. And then once you get off that debt and reach your first milestone, now you're able to apply more towards savings and towards tithing. Or if you don't go to church, but you do have some charities or foundations or whatnot you want to support, you can still start putting towards that, which would be really cool to do. And so here you're going to list your monthly expense sheet and then your debt-free worksheet, so you can list all of your credit cards or your loans or whatnot that you have, the amounts, the amount paid, and then the balance left. And so there what that would be. And then here is a luxurious savings, and this is really cute. I love this. So spend less, save more. And so here we go. She has your start date, your savings goal, and the saving goal amount that ends up going in here. So love that. And then shout out to the girl who chooses to stay in tonight so that she can save money, work on her credit, manage her budget, and create a strategy to get out of debt. The sacrifice will pay off due to you being responsible and disciplined. And right now, I feel like all of us are, for the most part, being responsible and disciplined. Unless you're doing a lot of online shopping, but with COVID, that's definitely helping us a lot. All right, so we got our monthly. So this obviously you can use strictly for just monthly. When your bills are due each month, you can use this to plan out like any events that you might have, like say if you have birthdays or whatnot coming up and you know that you want to put a certain amount for an envelope or for a gift card, you can totally do that. Goals and must-do list section here. So obviously once I fill this out for myself, I'll do another video for you guys to walk you through how I'm going to be using this. And here is monthly bill organizer. So you have list all of your monthly bills here. And then you can just use this as a brain dump, which I love because I like to brain dump. I like to let anything in my mind just out on paper. I use a lot of scratch paper in my other planner. And then here, this is totally different than my budget by paycheck workbook. I've always had to get a separate planner to work with as far as budgeting for groceries and meal planning and stuff. So I love that she has this in here because no lie, meals is the ridiculously most expensive expense there freaking is. Like, not even like groceries, takeout, like food is right next to rent in our household. We're a household of 9 and our grocery bill is about $1,400 to $1,600 a month. I know, but there's 7 kids in the house and me and my husband, so there's a lot of mouths to feed. It's a little bit understandable, but I know we can do better, and I know we can cut some things down. So I'm excited to really dive in and use this and being able to plan out all of our meals for the month. Yes, baby. And then you have a grocery list right here, and then it has this week's meal plan, so you can go ahead and handle that. You're hungry? See, I just told y'all, didn't I just say that? So let's talk credit. So I love that she has this section for you to track your credit score. And the 3 different credit bureaus, so that is great. Whatever you check your credit score, if you pull a full report, you just use Credit Karma. This is great to have that there. That way you can always check it. And if you have any disputes, that way you can make sure you stay up on that. And I think we all don't really realize how much that really affects our scores. And then here, this is an itemized dispute. So in case you do need to call any companies, you can list the account number, and the reason you disputed it. So that is great, which I've never seen this in a budget planner, but I really love this idea. And then journal your journey, so you can write down your thoughts. And then here, there's daily sections, just not much to write on and not much to plan. If you wanted to use this as a budget planner, and a daily actual planner is not much here. But what I would say is it's a great space to just write your thoughts on how you did for the day on budgeting. So you can do like a daily budget win. So today I drove from work and went straight home and did not go through the drive-thru and spend any money. That could be a win for that day. And then the next day it could be, there were so many cute planner things that I wanted and stickers, but I didn't purchase a single thing, and that could be a win. And that would probably be one of mine, because I've been definitely on a planner hauling shop therapy situation over here. And so there, and my baby's waking up. So we got a couple pages of those. And then now we just have our next month and another quote. So don't let a rich heart cause you to have poor pockets. So I won't go through each of these. You'll just have to order your own planner and see for yourself. But this, you have 12 months in here. And then at the very back, it does have a nice pocket section right here, and it does come with these sticker sheets, which I love that she does provide stickers. So you can go ahead and fancy this up. If you don't have your own stickers, you definitely can get yourself started. So you got these January, or the January through December, and then she gives you 3 of these types of sticker sheets, which are really cute. And they're actually pretty decent sized big. I like it a lot. So there's those. And then she also gives you 3 sheets of dated stickers. And so it's 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, cool. That's enough for the whole year. So there we go. And I love, this is really, really cute. And it looks very sophisticated. And the quality of it is really, really good. So my only pet peeve is, you guys know I love my disc bound, so I'm just gonna rock it with it and be okay with using this ring bound. But I also love this strap. And there we go. The Luxurious Lifestyle Planner is very luxurious and very, very cute. So I hope you guys enjoy this flip through. And let me know if you guys have any questions on it, and I will definitely answer them to the best of my abilities. All right.